guys, welcome back to another video. I'm just redoing my hair in the intro. What else would you expect from my channel? Today I wanted to play around with some new makeup that I recently got. This is going to be a whole face of new products. Got them all in here. I'm very excited. I'm also eating sushi right now. It is pouring down with rain outside. I just got caught in the rain and my hair is not looking cute. Apologies if it looks a little bit haphazard in this video, but we're just gonna go with it. Been hoarding these for a while. I love trying new base products. Oh, I'm so excited. So I guess we'll just start off with this Benefit Professional Setting Spray. Also, this is gonna be a chatty chill video. You guys know how it is on my channel. So grab yourself a cup of tea, a snack. This is a new setting spray from Benefit and it supposedly helps to lock on your makeup, but it also softens the look of your pores, which I don't really understand how that would work. We're gonna give it a go. I probably will need an actual primer too. Have I got anything else in here? Full transparency, I'm gonna put on a little bit of my Futurist Aqua Brilliance primer from Estee Lauder. I already know how this feels on my skin, so I'll still be able to give you like a review of this, but my skin just needs some extra hydration, so I could have done this off camera, but I'm being honest with you. I just feel really dry today. I need something extra. This basically is just a moisturizer. I would use a moisturizer if there was one over here, but there's not. What's this sprayer like? Oh, it's actually nice. Wait, let me just close my packet of sushi. Whew, it's very perfumed. Just something to be mindful of if you are either sensitive, like your skin sensitive, or you're just sensitive to fragrance. My mum, for instance, would not be a fan of this because she hates perfumed products, but in saying that, it smells really nice. It actually reminds me of the Posy Balm and Benny Balm, like lip products. I think it was those kind of florally smelling products. Usually this kind of bottle really spurts out the product, but it's a very fine, even spray. And it's got like a double cap, which is nice too. So it's not gonna spray off in your makeup bag. It's got like that tiny one. And then this one. It's probably more designed for a normal to combo skin, if it is supposed to reduce the look of pores, but it hasn't made my skin feel dry or anything. It's just a nice like layer. So far so good. I'll set my makeup with it at the end as well. I picked this up. It's the Stay Naked Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator. So it's supposed to be medium coverage. It's got all those keywords in there that I love, like hydrating and like glow. So I did get it in a winter shade. This is the color 10 Ultra Fair, and I am pretty much back at my winter color now, so we'll just have to see. It looks like a nice neutral undertone. Oh, my flatmates just arrived home, so sorry if you can hear them in the back, but I'm just gonna apply this with, I think a damp sponge might be best. This one from Beauty Blender is supposed to be for lighter coverage. It's like the nude colored one, so I'm just gonna dampen this and then I'll be back. Look how much bigger that sponge went. I feel like you can't tell, but it's like massive now. Okay, that is quite pale, but we'll make it work. I'm just gonna have a porcelain skin look today. I like the coverage. Like, I was worried that it was gonna grab because it felt quite thick, but applying it with a sponge works really well. It's quite thick when I drag it out like that. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's kind of like a drier consistency. I like the coverage. It's light, but it's just kind of evened my skin tone out. And this is definitely one you could pack in your makeup bag and just use it as a concealer too. Because when you pump it out, it's actually quite pigmented, and then you kind of can sheer it out to your liking. But see, if you want to like conceal certain areas, you can do that. It has definitely made a white cast around the eye area, but for the sake of this video, I just wanted to show you it all over my face. It's a really nice color. It doesn't lean yellow or pink. I've basically used that as concealer, but I also put this aside to try in this video. It's the Tarte Shape Tape wand, the glow wand they came out with. I don't know though how dark this color is going to come out, or if it's going to be like a shimmer. Oh my gosh, okay. I don't know if this is intended to be used as like an under eye concealer. I was under the impression that it was more for your cheeks and stuff. This does actually work as a pretty good bronzer color on me. It's actually very nice and subtle once you sheer it out. It's not like super extreme Tin Man effect. If you guys are wondering, this is the shade Dream. I'll write everything in the down bar as always. But like, look, that looks so scary when you first put it on. I'm like, oh. I love a good multi-purpose product, so I just use products for like 10 different purposes, even if they're not meant to be. Oops, I forgot to use the mini sponge. That was the whole point. But I thought like it would be okay to put under my eyes as an illuminator, but it's definitely not. This shade is a little bit too deep for me. What's this? Something from BTS. I'm gonna put BTS in the thumbnail, they'll get the clicks. Oh, that's the eyebrow thing, okay. Ah, here we go. These are the concealer pens. Good thing I haven't set my face yet. So these are from Jouer. I've got a couple of shades here. I've got cream and creme brulee. I suppose cream and creme brulee. Like, this is creme brulee. I'll just do some quick little swatches for you guys. It's definitely my summer color. Cream without the brulee, that one there. So this is definitely my winter color. So I'm gonna try this under my eyes. It's kind of what I need right now because my under eyes are just like gray right now and they kind of look unwell. I really like the shape of this. It fits perfectly in the indent of your inner corner. Some on my lid. So we will be doing some eyeshadow. Actually blended quite well with the sponge. It's very thick. It might need the warmth of a finger, you know, because it's actually freezing here today. In summer, products melt down so much easier, but to be honest, my fingers are freezing as well. I washed my hair before and there was no hot water left and it was just like a jarring experience. I don't know why I put it around my mouth. It's like too kind of dark for that. So it is on the thicker side, but you can play around with it. Like, it didn't crease, even though I did both eyes at once. So it's definitely like playtime with it. You can kind of manipulate the product before it sets. I would buy this over this just because it's not really a necessary product for me. Like, it's pretty, but I was kind of disappointed. I thought it would either be more pigmented and more like a concealer or more shimmery and brightening, kind of like the YSL pen, but it could just be that it's kind of that weird in-between shade for me. Like, it doesn't really bronze or lighten, whereas this I will get good use out of. And I like the dispensing system. You just like click the end. So you can't wind it up and down, you just click it when you need more product. And I feel like that kind of keeps the product fresher. It's not messy like those liquid ones that you twist because it's like a cream, and the shape of it's really nice too. I'm so excited to try this. It's Shan's latest gadget. It's like an eyebrow gel stick, but you can also use it for flyaways and everything. I'm so excited. Look at it on the back. Oh. So proud. Okay, I think that's all lip stuff. This is mascara. Not me doing like a mukbang ASMR makeup tutorial. So before I do my brows, I've got a couple of face palettes here to try. This is the Earth Angel one from Benefit. I'm so hyped about this palette. If you get any palette from Benefit, get this one, I reckon. They do have other ones too. I'll put them on screen because I've forgotten, but this one is the one that I decided to get because it has cookie in it. And I love this highlight. Like, look how pretty that is. Are you joking? This was in the Cheek Leaders palette as well. And it's just the perfect highlight. Like, it suits me when I'm fair, it suits me when I've got a little bit of color. It's so beautiful. And then it's got Hoola, which is like a classic. Not all the palettes have Hoola. And then a couple of really pretty cheek colors. So I reckon I'll probably use Hoola out of this palette. And then I also, of course, had to show off the Shan's new Diamond Baby highlight palette. I love XO Beauty highlights. The ones they did in the pans too are outstanding. They remind me of Hourglass powders. You can see how smooth the product is. So some people like a chunkier highlight. Cookie is like as chunky as I like to go. Like those Jeffree Star ones and stuff I don't have in my collection anymore because they're just so chunky. It's just very obvious makeup, which, don't get me wrong, there's a time and place for it, and I still love to do glam makeup. But just day to day, I find products like this so much nicer. So Cookie is still like a full face of makeup highlight for me, but XO Beauty ones I do love for just like every day. I'm gonna take this little bad boy from my brain just like went to another planet then. Simply Essential. It's that one you can get from the chemist, and these are honestly really good. Oh yeah, actually I might even spray my face first because when you have dry skin, sometimes product can go a bit patchy. I only really wear cream blush now, or powder brush with a shimmer. Powder blush with a shimmer. This is pretty, I like this color. I'm kind of mixing the two. Oh, I love the taste. If you guys listen to Doja Cat's new album, she just dropped it. I'm really glad that she's blown up. I feel like TikTok has made her extra famous, but I follow her on Instagram and she does the most like cooked Instagram live videos, but they're so funny. It'll just be like, Doja Cat's gone live, and you click it and she'll just be like in a medieval costume. Oh, I actually like how this has all come together. Granted, it took me longer than like my everyday routine, but for the sake of trying new products, I love how everything's layered. The rule is, before we highlight, we must always setting spray. I'm gonna use my XO Beauty Detail Face Brush. This is the best highlight brush ever. Like, you need it even to set under your eyes. It's so delicate. It almost feels like a crease brush, but it's like a little bit bigger. I love this brush. I'm such an XO Beauty stan, but I can't help it. Oh, I love them all. How am I gonna pick? Let's do lace because Don't want to overdo it today. I am quite fair-skinned. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm sure you guys all know where to put highlight, but I never just do a strip there. I always bring it up to the brow bone and then I kind of blend up. So then you get that like glistening hitting your entire temple and it just gives it a more believable illusion. Why does highlight make me this happy? I can't stop putting it on. I just love how these layer too. Like you can just put them on and on and on, depending on how much like throwback you want from the light hitting your face. Like look at that. And it's not chunky. Now I'm sorry to the BTS stands. I did buy this brow product. I'll still give it a go, but I don't think I got my correct color. VT Cosmetics, which is a Korean brand, and they did a collab with BTS, but I got it in light brown, and I forgot with Korean cosmetics, they're just very, very kind of like sheer colors, and they tend to be warmer and lighter than you would anticipate. This also has the same shape. Isn't it interesting? It would suit my hair, but look at my eyebrows. They're so cool toned. So, I mean, I guess it could draw together my brows and my hair a bit better. This is good if you like a powder fill to your brows, because you can like drag it this way and it's really fat, thick stylus. Like you could just literally go like that and it's done. Actually better on me than I thought. Like I could leave my brows like that. Pop off. I'm actually scared of the BTS stands. I'm sorry. I'm not cool and I'm not in the BTS army, but like feel free to educate me down below. I like the product, so me like afraid of them. I'm like, please don't come to my house with pitchforks. These are PR, so I will write add PR like under my video. I don't know, the new ASA rules definitely do extend to YouTube. Some of these products I bought and some of them are PR, so full disclosure, nothing sponsored, like I'm not paid for anything, but some of them were sent as PR. I'm sure you guys know how like PR works by now, but you don't have to talk about it. They just like send it in the hopes that you might. That's kind of the idea around it. So these I got sent from Napoleon Perdis, which is a brand that's been popping up on my radar again. They are being sold, they're being sold in New Zealand, which we've kind of missed out on them for a few years. Like in Australia they have it, but I still remember my counter got taken away in Farmers years back, like when I was living in New Plymouth, and I was so bummed because I always loved their like packaging and I just liked them as a brand. I felt like they were a little bit more high-end, like they had their own counter in Farmers. Do you guys remember? So yeah, now they're back and these are their brow pens. Listen to how fun. Oh my gosh, they really are like a brush, proper little paintbrush. Wow, it feels like I'm in art class. So that one there was the color Peanut. This one is the color Toffee, so that would be nice for redheads. Oh, I miss when I had my hair dyed red, it was so cool. I really want to do that again, but like my life mission now is just to never ever have regrowth. So I'm gonna get them to like dye these highlights back to my natural color and then just leave it and get a big chop of hair off. My thinking is if I'm gonna spend $300 at the hairdressers, rather spend that on like a cut and like an Olaplex treatment or something, like more focus on the health of my hair, do you know what I mean? Rather than like the appearance of my hair, like putting colors and stuff on it just gets too expensive. Like when I was getting those keratins and coloring my hair, it was like $1,000 for like one appointment. Like it's just ridiculous. No one should be spending that on their hair. So this is the third color and this is the shade Caramel. I think the first one will be best for me. That's like the coolest toned one, but they're all natural shades. There must be deeper ones for brunettes, but like for me, I wouldn't want to go any lighter than that. This is so cool. I wish more products were like this. It kind of reminds me of back when I used to use Dip Brow, because you had like a little brush and then you could, it's just more like artistic license, I guess, for your brows, because you're really in control of like painting on, but this has the product just in there. Super cool. Oh, the courier just came past. I wonder if he's got anything for me. Unless you're really up close, you can't really tell that it doesn't completely match. So I love the concept and distribution of product, but the shade's not quite right for me. You know what? I think they sent me like every shade and it's probably still in my like donation box. So I'm gonna rummage because I think there'll be a deeper brunette one that will match me. I do have a brow gel, duh. The Exo Beauty one. So this is called the Stay in Place Stick. and I have been waiting to try this because I wanted to use it in my first impressions video. I should have said at the start, like, I guess it's obvious because everything's new, but yes, this is the first impression of everything. Wait, let me like dissect this to you before I use it. So it is a little bit longer than the Benefit one. It smells really good. Whoa, it's like bizarre that, I guess because you can use it on your hair. I was just gonna say it smells like shampoo. It smells like a hair product, but you definitely can use it on your brows as well. Oh, my thick brow hair loves this. It's like a mascara length wand. This is so good. Those of you who remember I used to use like a proper comb for my eyebrows, you will understand. I've just got some really beefy brows. I love this. Look at the packaging, it's so cute. And it's vegan, it's cruelty free, it smells amazing. Before we move on to lips, we gotta do a little something something on the eyes. These I've had tucked away for a while to try in a video, and I think today has to be the day. I don't have a brand new liquid eyeliner to try. So I'll just have to use my MAC one, but I think it's worth it because I really want to try these out and I need to put eyeliner on because they're like a black lash band. So I'm going to try those. But first I have the new palette from Huda Beauty to try out. This is the Desert Dusk palette. I don't know if this is their like most recent palette, but for me it's new. I actually think this is a palette they've had out for ages, but I've never tried it and I wanted to pick it up. Like, look at that color there, Twilight. It reminds me of Beautiful Iris, which was like my first MAC eyeshadow. It is a lot of warmer colors, which I'm not going to be able to carry too well right now with my winter complexion. I'm definitely gravitating towards this side for today. I reckon Musk is going to be our crease color. I don't do crazy eye looks anymore because people don't want them. Like, you guys don't want them, and I don't really wear them either. Like, I'm all about cheeks and lips at the moment. When I'm going to events, I'll wear like a red lippy, do a big like cheek stain. I don't know, maybe that's like what's in trend right now, but for years there I would do so many eyeshadow looks. Not going out clubbing every weekend now, you know, we more want makeup that is going to make us look youthful. It's going to be easy and quick to apply, like for work or for, I don't know, just like a couple wines with your friends. Like, you don't want anything so heavy. Actually, the younger you are, the better you carry that heavy makeup, and I'm 27 now, so I'm still a spring chicken, I think. I think it's dramatic when people are like, I'm so old now, oh my gosh, I'm 25, what am I doing with my life? Or I'm 30, like, bruh, relax, like, we're still young, but your skin definitely changes and you don't wear those like paint foundations anymore, and you don't wear like, you know, bake and everything. Some people do, but I don't, so I don't know. I just try to do wearable looks and you guys have been seeming to like that more. Like, I love Chloe's tutorials. She's still Chloe Morello on YouTube, yes. Because she's like married, I don't know what to say her name is. I think it's still just Chloe Morello. I haven't checked her actual YouTube name in ages, but you know who I mean, Chloe. We've done videos together and stuff. I love her tutorials because they're just like wearable, just like a pretty taupe eye or a pretty lip and dewy skin. Like, it's stuff we wear, you know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, I'll still do dramatic tutorials. Like, this will probably be semi-dramatic because I'm doing wing liner and stuff, but you guys know what I mean. I love a good wearable look. So I'm just gonna, and like stuff that's actually achievable for people. Like, even though I said I want to use these colors, I want to use this. I've changed my mind. That little duochrome to it, which I'm a hoe for a duochrome. You put a duochrome in the palette, I'm going straight there. Oh, that is really pretty. I love this. Oh, this is like the perfect color. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Like, you could wear this to the office, you know what I'm saying? Because it's muted. Like, look at the actual base color to it. It's like brown, but then it just catches the light and it's like, bam! It's very much like, oh, I'm just amazing at eyeshadow, but like I didn't try, you know? That's what a duochrome really says to me. It's actually kind of hard lighting to like see what I'm doing. Oh, there we go, that's better. Oh, I love this. Like, I don't even need to blend this. It was so easy. Because makeup's so good these days. I feel so old, but like, back in the day, like, I started YouTube maybe 8 years ago. My videos probably don't go back that far because I deleted some when I was like a fresh graduate out of uni and I got like embarrassed about them. I wish I didn't now, but anyway, it is what it is. But I've been on YouTube for so long, and it used to be really like scary to film a full face first impressions because a lot of brands had bad makeup. Like, I'm sorry, but New Zealand didn't have a lot of availability. We didn't have Sephora or Mecca back then. So it was all like drugstore and just like random stuff. And it would be hard to make the products work, you know, because you wanted to make things work for the video, but it was like a challenge in itself to do a full face of first impressions, because you're like, whoa, this is, you know, definitely not going to be a full face of good products. Some of them are going to be duds, but now whenever I film these, I just enjoy myself so much. Like that Mecca one I did, because brands just really hit the mark now. Like everything's beautiful and it's so fun to play around with makeup. These two colors here are stunning. I'm gonna hit pan on these, I can already tell. Like this will probably be my new everyday eyeshadow. I'll just pop a little bit of musk. Do you guys remember musk sticks? Just me. So pop a little bit under here. Almost out of battery, so I'm going to do my eyeliner and then I'll come back on when I dip these in water and stick them on. Before I try out the lashes, I've got this here to use. It's the They're Real Magnet Mascara. Right off the bat, this brush is different than I remember the traditional They're Real being. Do you remember it used to have a ball on the end? I'm gonna look up now, insert a photo if it still does or not. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, I like it. It's a shame you can't really see like that well because I've got really thick eyeliner on, but this is nice. I'm definitely gonna keep this. Whoa, can you see that? This is gonna be my new everyday mascara for sure. I was looking for a new one. This brush reminds me of the CoverGirl Lash Blast because it's big and beefy, but it's still plastic bristles. It's not those really coarse long bristles. Provides a good push to the lashes because the brush is so big, but it still separates. Very nice indeed. I've been so into just wearing mascara lately because I've been using my Revitalash. When I say that, I mean for like an evening out. Traditionally, I would always just stick on lashes, but at the moment, I've just been loving mascara. Okay, now let's try the water lashes. I've got a little dish of water here, so I've brought in from the kitchen. I've just dipped a brush in water and I'm applying it this way. It does say on the box to just dunk your lash into water. Because of the banded shape, like I feel like when you push it into the water, it's gonna actually get the lashes themselves wet. Don't you reckon? I don't know. I'm just imagining it going not very well, so I would prefer to keep the lashes themselves dry. Just is slightly more tedious, but yeah, I'm just painting on some water. I haven't looked up videos or anything of how to do this, but it didn't say wait, it just had a picture of someone putting the lashes on after they dipped them in water, so I'm just gonna go for it. Oh yeah, they've got stick to them. By the way, I'll write the number down below. It was 400 and something. 341 Aqua Lashes, that's the style name. I'll write it down below. This foundation is settling into my smile line. A PSA. Again, I've got dry skin, so if you had normal to oily, it might not settle on you. Whoa! Huh. Suspiciously easy. I always see people do those magnetic lash sponsorships, which I do want to try those, but the water lashes I haven't seen so much hype about, but I mean, that's stuck on perfectly, the inner corner and the outer corner. There's not much wriggle room, like once it's on, it's on. I know some people prefer to put their lashes on sloppily, and then as the glue's getting tackier, kind of like wiggle them into place. You can't do that with these. It's very much like once it makes contact, that's where it's staying. I definitely do recommend just in general getting some tweezers like this because they give you better control. These are the XO Beauty lash tweezers. Just because you want to be precise as you're applying, otherwise you might be in trouble if you're going to try and wriggle them around too much. Gosh, I must say I'm very impressed. They feel comfortable too. Mascara is still phenomenal, but you can see the volume that that side gives. Woo! Me literally doing nothing today. I'm just gonna like take this makeup off after. Maybe I should go on a date tonight, a hot date. With who though? I hate everyone. It's bizarre, like it doesn't look really chunky. I don't know, you just wouldn't think there's a bunch of glue on there when you look at it. I'll be interested to see how many times you can reuse these. Perhaps they are, I'll look into it. So I'm just thinking maybe they're one use, like the water strip is one use, and then you can keep reusing the lashes, but you just have to use a traditional like duo lash adhesive or something. If I was still doing client makeup, I'd put these in my kit because the fact you don't have to wait for the glue to get tacky, apply the glue, like it's not obtrusive. Like some people use black glue, I prefer to use clear duo, and then you have to like conceal it. It doesn't always dry clear, so it's like, see, even trying to wriggle that around then, it's like nabbish. Once you make contact, you gotta commit to where you're putting it. So that would be my one like critique, because now I kind of want to pull the lash this way, but I can't. Oh, I had a little bit of wriggle room. Yeah, I mean, this one is not stuck on as well. It might be my fault. And the corner is not sticking as well. And see, now I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'll apply more water, but then what happens to the rest of my makeup? Like if I put water on my inner corner, my eyeliner is gonna bleed. Okay, I think I got a little bit of water on there. Let's try re-sticking. Okay, well, there was definitely water on there, so why isn't it sticking? I'm still honestly impressed though, because what will they think of next, you know? This one I'm really struggling with. Like, I'm like, is there too much water? Is there not enough? Oh man, I was so hyped for these. Watch, Ardell never send me PR again. Brands don't like it when you don't like their products, but I am still a fan of Ardell. I actually love the, I forgot what they're called, but they do this like natural line of lashes. I buy them all the time. I was thinking I could just put duo lash glue on them and stick them on, but I'm gonna leave it because like maybe there's a trick to them. Maybe I need to let them sit for longer, like with the water, I don't know. But if you guys have any advice for these, let me know, because I think it's such a cool concept. I picked up a couple of things from this brand recently and I actually don't know how to pronounce them, so please let me know. Is it like Vive? I guess Vive, like Genevieve, Vive. They have beautiful lipsticks. I'll put in a picture. They look like Tom Ford, but they're not. It's a UK brand and they're like vegan and everything. So this is one of their lip pencils. This is the shade Velvet Sands. I just thought it looked like a good everyday kind of color. I don't know. Might be a little bit deep for me right now. It's like a little bit brown, but it's okay. I should really need to put on some lip balm. Should I put on that Frank body balm? This is the one I bought with Shan, and she's like, you have to buy it. Like when she gets like that or something and she's like, you have to buy it, I'll just buy it. This one's the shade Send Nudes, which I'm sorry, but hello? Does this have like a seal in it? It's not coming out. I'm scared it's just gonna pop. There's no seal on there, right? Like why is it not coming out? Oh no. Please. There we go. Maybe because it's like oil based, it has just hardened because it's so freezing. Okay, I'm just gonna put on a little bit because my lips are really dry. Whoa. Right off the bat, I can tell this is pigmented. Look at that. Oh, that smells really good. It smells kind of like coffee, which I don't actually drink coffee, but I love the smell of coffee. Oh, that makes sense because it's by Frank Body, duh. They do the coffee scrub. Now my lips are just a completely different color to that lip liner. I just need to fill my lips in with this color because that lip liner does not match anymore. I like this though. I would recommend this. I can see why Shan likes it. I don't know if she's used it in a video and recommended it. I'm not up to date with my YouTube, but if she hasn't, she's the one that recommended it to me and it's good. It feels like a serum. It's really thin and slippery, but it's provided a nice little color. I just love a good like balmy tinted product because they just make you look alive. It's like the most important makeup product to me. And like I said, I'll put it on my cheeks. Like if I could formulate anything, it would be like the perfect tinted lip balm. I kind of want to do that, to be honest. I'm just like weirdly mixing these colors together. That Frank stuff is so serumy. I think this would be better without makeup because like I can't even get the lip liner over it. Do you know what I mean? It's so slippery. On the plus side though, my lips feel so nourished, like amazingly nourished. Oh, I also had a Tarte lip thing. Let's at least swatch this on my hand because I just wanted to show you guys. Yes, it's another tinted lip balm product. Look, I just see them and I can't resist because I just use them so much. So this is the Maracuja Juicy Lip and it's like a clicker one. Kind of cool, like all these brands are doing this. I think it's because it keeps the like active ingredients fresh, just keeps the product fresh. Gosh, that is juicy. I keep it juicy. I eat that lunch. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of this on too. And it's a beauty, yeah. It's a bit too much of a warm lip color for me, but you know, it's my fault because I've layered like 4 products and I'm not done yet because I also want to try, where have I put it? Exo Beauty Gloss which is with the wedding collection. I believe these are still available. It's called the Lip Veil. This is the shade Kisses. Princess vibes. So it's kind of sheer, but it's just got glitters in it. I just want to put this on because like at this point we may as well, you know. Oh, I like it. Kind of gives like a nudie cast as well, which I do need because this lip is so like way too dark for me. It's very 90s like advertising agency. Like in hindsight, I should have just worn the glossy products and not that lip liner because it's too dark for me, to be honest, with this kind of skin. A bit too of a warm brown, but you know what? You can't win them all. Those are the swatches again, if you guys are interested. So this is the finished look. It's kind of random, but I like it. There was some really good finds in this video. I love this foundation. I'd highly recommend checking it out. I'm gonna try applying it, maybe mixing it with my Estee Lauder and getting like a more in between color. I'm also gonna try it just applying with fingers and like an oil-based primer to see if I like that, because I don't use a sponge every day, but I really love the color of this and it's nice and lightweight. And you can like use it for multi-purpose reasons, you know, like a little concealer moment. It's just really nice. This mascara I love, the Real Magnet, which I was not expecting. I almost thought it would be a little bit gimmicky. I'm not sure why, like maybe the packaging, but it's really, 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 really good. Like I'm gonna use this every day. The XO Beauty Stay in Place Stick, this is so good. These have stayed upright, but they feel so much nicer than with my normal brow gel because it's like a soft, like, it's not like waxy exactly, but it just feels nicer. Maybe this is more similar to soap brows because I've never tried those, but I'm used to those crunchy brow gels and this has really kept them in place without that crunchy sort of stiff look, which I love. At the moment I've actually been just brushing up my brows before I leave the house so I don't like wreck them when I'm getting changed, you know, and then I just leave them because I don't like that brow gel stiffness sometimes. So this is like come at the perfect time. I think this is the exact kind of product I need. And this, I mean, a whole palette for a couple shades is kind of dramatic, but I love this shadow combo, this color and this color. And of course, if you had a warmer complexion, there's like so many options in there. This is the Desert Dusk palette. And then yeah, the misses, I didn't love the lashes. Some of the brow products were a bit warm for me. That lip pencil was a bit dark, but nothing was outrageously bad. I really want to love those lashes, so I'm going to try them again. Maybe there's just like a trick to them, like maybe I should have left them to get more like tacky or something. So yeah, that's the finished look. I hope you guys love it. I'll talk to you again very soon with another thrifting video, and I'm also going to do a favorites because you asked for it, so that's coming soon as well. It'll just be like everything I've been loving this year so far, so strap yourself in. It's going to be books, supplements, makeup, everything. So I'll talk to you guys again soon. I love you. Mwah. Bye.